Both guys 5 each for fighting!
Hey guys, I'm out this game. Anyone want a drink?
Lagavulin, and don't skimp on the poor, Dave.
Patrick, what about you?
Nah, I'm good.
Ooh, I'll raise 100.
Call.
I'm in. You've got nothing.
Sure, let's do this.
Burkie, I'm sure you've been part of a few card games while you're on the road. Who is the best card player you ever came across on any of your teams?
I'm not sure who's the best card player, but I'm pretty sure I know who lost the most money.
Wait, who was that?
Was it Bobby Clark?
So, who was it, Burkie?
Well, it's a sad story because it was a great story until Ruslan Saleh passed away in the plane crash that took place with the Russian team. And Ruslan Saleh was a great player and a great person. We lost him. But it is a cute story, and I want to tell the story.
When I think of Ruslan Saleh, I think of Ruslan Saleh with his partner, Keith Carney, playing with Anaheim, blocking every shot, shut down D. He was phenomenal for you guys.
Yeah, two things. So one, his last year, he was playing out his option, and he blocked a shot in San Jose, and it got him right on the eyebrow, and his eye swelled shut completely. He could not play. So the trainer told him, well, fly back to Anaheim with me, because I was going back. I wasn't going on the road trip. So Rusty and I go back together. And he said, I suppose you're going to trade me now with the trade deadline. I'm an unrestricted free agent. I said, no. I said, Rusty, I need you. I think this team can take a run. We went to the conference finals that year. But the story about the card games is I used to go back on the plane every night and watch the card games briefly. Just see who's the big loser, who's the big winner. You can get a lot of hard feelings in a card game. When guys lose a lot of money, they get mad.
Sure.
So I go back and I said to one of the guys, I think it was Todd Marchand, I said, who's the big loser in the card game? He said, Rusty loses a lot of money. I said, what's a lot of money? He said, $3,000 on the last road trip. So I called him in. That's too much money. And I called him in and I said, Rusty, I'm pulling you out of the card game. Burkie, why? Why you take me out of the card game, eh? And he said, I love it. It's really important to me. Like, that's my whole life on the road, is playing these card games. Yeah. So I said, Rusty, you can't write a check for $3,000 every time you go on the road with the team. He says, I make $4 million. You know, he's got the heavy accent. He's a Belarusian. And he says, I make $4 million. And he said, I win sometimes, too. He said, sometimes I win. I won $4,000 2 weeks ago. So we left him in the card game because he said it was too much entertainment value for him.
I was always told, too, that Joe DePenta did really well on those. Defenseman Joe DePenta.
Yeah, I was going to yank him. So I'm going back in the card game. Joe DePenta, who was a rookie, he'd played like 10 games for us, if that. He might have just been called up, but he's in the card game. Here's a guy making the league minimum in the card game. So I called him and I said, you're out of the card game. You can't afford to play with these guys. He said, Burkie, I'm making more than you're paying me on the card game. So he's a really good card player. Yeah. He was cleaning up. He said, I'm making more money than you pay me. Please don't take me out of the card game. So we let him stay in too.
I can't afford for you to pull me out of the card game. I love it.
Two pair. Ace King.
Straight flush. Nothing beats taking money from Elliotte.
So true, Burkie. So true.
Don't worry, it's counterfeit.
I'm next.